This one tactic I'm about to teach you is going to lead you to getting better results if you're already getting great results in any area of your life. But in this context, we're going to use it to get you insane results when it comes to losing weight, reaching goals, getting stronger, having better control over your food so that you can get the results you ultimately want. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Chris. I run an online fitness business called the Trailblazer Fitness Academy, where I teach people how to lose weight and keep it off long term. And so I'm going to share with you this one tactic that is going to, I'm telling you, by the end of this video, you're going to come away with some pretty big things. You're going to be able to, one, recognize where you're struggling when it comes to doing the work that you want to do. You're also going to recognize the different barriers, the 4 different barriers that are in the way, and also how to create barriers that are in the way of you getting the results that you're trying to get. Now, I'm going to share with you my real story because it happened again today, so I want to make sure that since it's fresh on my mind, I want to share it with you. Okay? Oh no. Oh no. All right. So for those of you who don't know, that's your boy, right? I do Spartan races. I like it, but I don't know if you know this about me. I also have a problem with monsters. And my problem with monsters kind of gets extensive because I don't drink one, I drink all of them, which is a problem. I don't enjoy it, right? Whenever I have one, I want to drink tons. And so it's a problem because I'm a health guy. I don't want to have a heart attack. I don't want to be bound to buying monsters all of the time. And so I found this as a problem, specifically when my kids were like, "Dad, you drink a lot of these," and my car was filled with them. Because I drink one, put it in the front seat. Drink one, put it in, and eventually if I miss a day or two, when you drink 5 or 6, it looks pretty ridiculous in there, right? And so this is no different though from going out to eat after work, something you probably don't want to do. Something that's nice to do, but you recognize as something that you should not be doing. You probably should not at night be eating pints of ice cream. You probably should not be avoiding the gym. You should probably not, be eating second and third helpings of foods. It's stuff we shouldn't do, yet we do it. And because we want to fix it, like I wanted to fix this problem, I had to do it. Now, do I enjoy Monster? Yes, I think it tastes freaking awesome. I love the taste. But I know for myself, if I have one, I want 5. And to the tune of about $2 to $3 per can, it's $15 a day. That's $450 a month. That's like $5,000 a year. It gets ridiculous really, really fast. So because of that, I had to put things in place. And so what I first tried is, I should say, I had an idea. My idea was, what if I just didn't bring my card with me? If I don't have my card, I can't buy monsters. Now, the problem with this is that when you frequent a place so often for so long, I'd been drinking monsters since I was 13, and I'm 31. It's a long time. So when you drink energy drinks and frequent a place so often, people know you. And when your card never doesn't go through, they really know you. And so one day I walked in there out of habit, even me not thinking about it. I just would drive right over to the place, walk in, and they're like, "Wait, what am I doing?" And they saw me walk out, and they're like, "Hey, Chris," because they knew me by name. You don't have monsters. Like, what's up? I'm like, "Oh, I just don't have my card." Right? I didn't want to tell them that, hey, this is a problem, I'm trying to fix it, because it's embarrassing. It's not something that I'm proud of, that I can drink so much energy drinks. You know what I mean? I really am not. And they're like, "Hey, don't worry about it, man. Like, you're going to come back tomorrow," because I did every single day. Just pay for it tomorrow. Get them today, so you get them, and pay for it tomorrow. We'll just charge you twice. And I was like, crap. And then I felt bad because he's trying to help me, and I realized I had tap, and then I would buy monsters again. Dang it. So that plan did not work, although I thought it would. Second thing, since I was sad, I was like, dang, I need to do something else. So what if I didn't bring my card and drove a different way? Drove a different way to work. Because I would do it on the way to work, right? I would wake up, I would go to the gas station, I'd buy 3, I'd drink 1 on my way home, 1 on the way to work, 1 before working out. And so it was a thing I did all of the time. Very similar to every single time you go out after work or at lunch, you go, what sounds good? And you drive somewhere instead of eating the food that you prepped. No different than trying to not, like, say I'm going to go to the gym today and then forget your clothes. Shit, can't go to the gym because I forgot my clothes. Right? These sorts of things. So I tried this. Didn't work. because there's freaking stores everywhere where I live. And I could easily stop. Even right now in my office, there's a Safeway across the street, there's a Safeway gas station, there's a QT down the street. The other way, there's a Walgreens, there's a Circle K, there's a CVS. Down the street, that way there's a Target. Up the street, that way there's a QT. Down the street, there's a AJ's Fine Foods. There's another gas station. 2 gas stations, I think. So you see, it was hard for me to drive a different way because then every time I see the gas station, my cravings would go more and more and more and more. Problem. Didn't work. And it wasn't until I went to my daughter who kept saying, Dad, why do you have all these drinks in your car? You having another one? Oh, my wife and kids would call them monster burps because whenever I burp, they hate the smell of it after burping. Again, not stuff I like to tell, but it is the truth. Pinky promised my daughter Holly. I said, hey, I'm done drinking them after today. Guess how many I've had since? None. 0. Actually, that's a lie. I had 1. Because today, I'm no longer drinking energy drinks, period. So the last one I wanted to drink was one of those, so I'd have no more. So I had 1. Since then. Haven't had any. Don't want any. Because I pinky promised my kids. And that was for me where I did it. Stopped it. It took 3. And so the secret is pinky promising your kids. Like I don't want to lie to my children. I don't want to make when I tell them I'm doing something, I'm doing it. Period. And I stay in alignment with that because I think it's important. I think it's important to show your kids what commitment and action and all these things are. But that's not always the case, right? Some of us don't have kids. Maybe we do it behind people's backs too. So like that was me. I would drink some without people knowing. And I would say, I only had 1 today or 2. It was a lie. I had more than that, right? It's not cool. So when it comes to these barriers, there's 4. First one's a physical barrier. Something that you can add to get away from a problem, from something you're running into. Physical barriers, something like not having your cards on you. What else? So not having your card. Driving a different way. Putting a physical space between you and the action. So that could also be like, again, driving a different way from work. Not having your car with you at work. What we've also done for people, and they've done it, and they sent pictures of to me, so I know they did, is we put like 3 bands of rubber band around their card with a sticky note on the inside that says, this card does not buy fast food. And so in order for them to use it, they got to take all the bands off, take the Post-it note, and then do it. You see how like all those things are putting a barrier between you and the action? Now, it might sound crazy, it might sound dumb, but you know what's worse? Feeling like crap of keep doing something you said you weren't going to do. That feels worse. And to get results like nobody gets, because people oftentimes just succumb to their vices. They don't do anything to combat it. They just let life hit them in the face. And that's fine. Do it if you want, but don't. If you're going to do that, stop the video now and just don't go on to the other ones, because the other ones are more effective and you're going to want to hold on to not being weird. Okay? So, 1, physical barrier. 2, psychological barrier. This is stuff like I would tell myself, what does somebody do look like that does the action that I'm doing right now? So as an example, somebody that drinks 5 Monsters a day, do you think they're like, I don't know, successful, happy, full of energy? No, they're going into energy debt every single day by sipping on caffeine and energy drinks in order for them to feel okay. They're not successful. They're probably, sleeping in mom's basement, eating meatloaf, playing video games, full of acne. Has that, if you got this, I don't mean to call anybody out, but has that star tattoo on them somewhere, probably their elbow, with the half of it being black, half of it being white or red or something like this. Has a famous stars and straps something. Still wears DC shoes. You know what I mean? Not me. Not what I'm about. Not where I'm going. So adding psychological barriers, huge. 3rd one, emotional barriers. These are things like attaching an emotion to the problem. So as an example, instead of feeling happy when you're eating junk food, flip it and run with the fact of how it feels afterwards. I feel disgusting. This gives me no satiety, no nutritional value when at night I'm eating out of the sugar bag. At night when I'm eating an entire bag of Doritos, watching my crime videos, watching bad things, eating bad things. I'm becoming a magnet of negativity. And no wonder I'm not happy. Look at this. So having this reminder of the emotional weight of what's really happening makes it to where you can then exchange one emotion for another one. Sometimes we've just misplaced our emotion of what it actually is. We go, oh, look at this thing, it's making me feel good, and when in fact it's making us feel terrible. We've just brainwashed ourselves to believe that we feel good when we're doing these actions that we know are not leading us to where we want to go. Number 4, commitment barrier. Sorry, my face is in the way. Let me see if I can move it real quick without it messing with the video. Commitment barrier. There we are. This is when I told somebody else what I was going to do and had them hold me accountable. Now, having your kids hold you accountable, probably not a smart move, right? Because that's your child. You're the parent child. I'm not even with my kids. I am the leader of the family. My wife is the leader of the family. Our kids are subordinate to us. And if you treat your kids like they are an equal, this is a problem. Now, it's a parenting video, so I ain't going to get into that. They are not equal. I'm the parent. I know what's best for you, so we're going to do it this way. But I made a commitment, and I don't need her to hold me accountable. I'm holding myself accountable to the commitment that I made to her. I don't need to lie. I don't lie. At least outwardly, right? So, can do it. So if somebody were to ask me, hey, Chris, how many Monsters have you drank? I'd say 1, since I made a commitment to Holly. And that was 6 months ago. Not doing it. Chris, how many energy drinks have you had since you said you're not going to have any? 1. 1. On the day that I said I'm done. And in fact, today, the barriers started to come. I actually started driving right to where I was going to go get another Red Bull. What are we doing? I almost cut right across the traffic. No. Not going to do it. So how can we use this, though? Because this is good for stopping things. How can we use these same exact concepts to getting something that we want? What about you going to the gym? You going to the gym. Huge. So, physical things you can do. Or accountability. Look at this. Get a clock. Get a timer. Say, hey, get an alarm. We're going to the gym. Put it in your calendar. We're working out. Have your workout clothes out for you. Have your water. Have your supplements. Whatever it is you're going to go to the gym, have it done. Have your workout plan already made for you. Have a workout partner. Have a coach. These are easy things we can do right away to make it to where it'd be impossible. It should say impossible. You would have to be ridiculous to not do it, especially if you want to go to the gym. I know I feel good when I get to the gym. It's just that I keep getting these things in the way. Cool. Use one of these. Make your plan. In fact, use all of them. Make it to where it would be so ridiculous for you to not do it that you might as well do it. If you're struggling with eating out at work, don't bring your card. Have food made already. Put it in your calendar. Have a reminder. Put a sticky note on your monitor. Lunch is in the fridge. Lunch is in the fridge. Make food you actually like. Have a workout routine you actually enjoy. I know these are seem so common sense, but how often are we doing them? Never. So no wonder we're getting in the way. No wonder we're not able to get the results that we want, because these barriers are either inhibiting us for doing the things that we want, or we don't have enough things in the way to allow us to get the results we want. It's easy to not go to the gym when we don't know what we're doing. It's easy. We're like, I don't want to go there and feel stupid. Go figure out have somebody teach you. Have a coach. Say, hey, you're working out 3 times per week. What days are you doing that? Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Perfect. So I'm expecting on your check-in on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Did you work out yesterday? Yes, yes, yes. On those days. And if you don't, we got to be like, what's going on? You said it. What else do we need to do? Workout close out. Water out. Workout plan set up. All your questions answered, what we're doing, how to do it. I don't know how to use equipment. Let's figure that out beforehand. Let's figure it out all beforehand. So to make it to where it's impossible for you to not do the things, or least impossible, for you not to do the things you said you were going to do. Make sense? Hopefully you use this stuff for good. Let me know if you found something really valuable in this. Put that in the comments below. I want to make sure I get this to you. Also, if you have any questions about anything when it comes to health and fitness, please, I would love to be able to serve you and get you the results that you're looking for, right? All this stuff is absolutely free. So I want to make sure that we make videos that can support you guys in getting the weight off and keeping it off long term. Weight loss permanence is the only goal. It's not like, oh, I'd like to lose weight. No, no, no. Losing weight and keeping it off permanently is where we're at. Now, if you want coaching to take part, if you want to take part in my coaching where I can not only help you lose the weight, keep it off long term, teach you the fastest lines from point A to point B, help you along the way of adding friction, of taking away friction, and teaching you the concepts of what fat loss actually looks like so that you can lose it and keep it off. Down below, there's a link for you to apply for some coaching. Now, my coaching is affordable for everyone. I believe everyone should be able to get affordable health and fitness coaching, right? So I'm not here freaking arm and a leg getting you with these things. But I am here to make sure that the results you get are permanent and get the weight off. So my coaching does cost money. So with that being said, if you're somebody who wants to get results, click that link down below. Punch in the information. I'll reach out to you after we're done. Go over what we need to do to get you where you need to go. Okay? That being said, have a great day. Kick some butt. Take some names. I will talk to you soon. Bye.